Swat 4 is a tactical FPS that came out way back in 2005. The game is quite literally a SWAT simulator, for lack of better words. It's much more intricate than I made it seem. After experiencing this game for the first time ever, I'm surprised how well the game holds up after so many years. So in this video, I'd like to point out some cool things about the game and then show you a simple guide on how to get everything up and running in case you wanted to play it yourself. As I said earlier, SWAT is basically a tactical first-person shooter. Now what do I mean by tactical first-person shooter? Well, the premise of the game is that you're part of a SWAT team, so you and your team are sent out on these SWAT level missions. A lot of the time, you're saving somebody, saving hostages, saving kidnapping victims, all sorts of scenarios, situations, and locations. You're not coming to this game for a story or any sort of real narrative, with each mission having its own mini-story, so to speak. For example, the first few missions range from rescuing civvies in a gone wrong gun deal in a restaurant to saving a woman from a serial killer in his disheveled home. The base game is fine, I'd say, but the SEF, SWAT Elite Force mod, is 100% the way to go. But more on that later when we get to the installation process. I want to mention this so y'all know where I'm coming from. My personal experience of this game was very much a single player lone experience. Now this game does have multiplayer components. You can play this game with other people. Some might argue that this is the intended way to play, but I didn't touch that part of the game. Yeah, I know it kinda seems ironic that I played a SWAT roleplay game with multiplayer aspects completely solo, but it was genuinely more fun that way for me. I felt immersed, making sure to keep my trigger finger in check so I don't start blasting civilians. In fact, all of these things matter in the game. Oftentimes, all sorts of things will be going on, from non-compliant civilians to combatants hiding behind doors and generally playing mind games. Some will just become intimidated by you screaming at them. Some of them you'll need to show force by shooting at them. Some of them will calm down when they see bullets whizzing past them, and some of them actually need to get hit by them. But be careful, because some enemies will have a change of heart mid-battle, and if you shoot them when they're surrendering, then your end score is going to take a big hit. And if you play the game on hard like I did, then you'll know even 5 points can lock you out of the next level. In fact, I think the score system is a perfect way to keep the player in check for the most part. Otherwise, it will be pretty broken for you to just bust in and not have any consequences for your actions. SEF was made by a man that goes by E Street on the internet. Man, I've always said it and I'll say it again, but my god, these modders are some of the dopest people around. I legitimately respect and appreciate these people because all their work tends to be for free, and it's because they're genuinely passionate about the game. Shout out to everyone on this list, man, you guys are awesome. Base game SWAT 4 is a decent package. You get the game with its basic structure, but I really think the game shines with the SEF mod. The SEF mod really fine-tunes the game for modern hardware. For example, the base game resolution can't go higher than 1200, or some oddly low number like that. VSync is practically non-existent, so oftentimes the game will get super choppy looking and even lag at times. You can't even aim. I mean, sure, there's a zoom in button, but it doesn't do much. But I try not to give the base game too much shit. We have to keep in mind that this did come out in 2005 after all. SEF just adds so much more cool shit to the formula, and it really enhances the experience. There's also another set of levels that are added into the game with their own unique soundtracks and layouts. Not to mention more weapons with different variations. SEF is certainly the way to play SWAT 4 in this day and age. So I've been talking for a while on how good this game is and how amazing the SEF mod is. But how will we experience this game? Well, I'll share the way I did it. A lot of the time we tend to forget that not everyone is quote unquote tech savvy, and although this may seem like a simple process for me and you, someone out there might need it, so here it is. First of all, you want to purchase the game on GOG. Yep. I was a bit surprised too. I'm a Steam guy myself, but just trust me on this. SWAT 4 isn't even on Steam, and the other alternatives like SWAT 3 that you can find on Steam just run way better on a client made for old games. I mean, come on guys, the GOG stands for good old games. I mean, you know, it's kind of given. So yeah, you want to firstly purchase SWAT 4 on GOG, download the client, make an account if you don't have one, the usual process. I copped it on sale for $5, but the usual price nowadays is like $10. Take some notes, Activision. Afterwards, you want to install the game, of course. It's only 1.5 GB, I believe, so you should be done in a few minutes. Now if you want to play the game bare bones without the SEF mod, you're good to go. But if you want the better experience, then make your way down to the description and click on the link to the SEF mod. Download it. Make sure you have a tool like 7-zip or WinRAR to eventually extract the file. If not, I'll leave the link to download 7-zip down there as well. Afterwards, you just want to get to the SEF file, move it into your SWAT 4 file. Then after that's done, if you'd like, you can create a shortcut for the SEF launcher, and there you go. SWAT Elite Force is good to go. Yes, sir. Here we are at the end of the video. Man, I hope everybody's having a good time. New Year's about to be here soon, you know what I'm saying? Man, I've been enjoying the shit out of this game though. Like, for real. I randomly stumbled upon it, man. Like, I finished Grand Theft Auto 3 a couple of, I'd say maybe, let's say a week ago, right? About a week ago. And I just randomly decided to jump on this game. And dude, I've been having the time of my life. This shit is awesome. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video was able to entertain you, maybe help you. Maybe, you know, you're gonna play SWAT 4 because of this video now. Who knows, right? But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'm Elias, and have a good one.